So you're thinking about getting a rhinoplasty, or you're interested in learning more about rhinoplasty. It's a big decision, and if you do decide to go for it, I've got a box chock full of things that you're gonna need to take with you. The first thing I knew I was gonna have to take with me is this. This is a neck pillow and will save your life for when you're sleeping or sitting. And I'm a side sleeper. Sometimes I can sleep on my back, but it's usually not for the whole duration of the night. And this is just going to protect your nose from you trying to roll over. I got this one from Target and it was a little bit on the pricier side, but I felt like this is something you can't skimp on. This was, I believe, $39.99. There are tons of these online, but you'll never know how good the quality is until you have it in your hands. I really liked it because first I was able to go in and touch it and feel it myself. I also got this because the high walls on the side, a lot of neck pillows just come flat all around. This really props your neck up straight so that you can only lean slightly to each side, but you're still supported. I also really needed one that closed in the front so that while I'm sleeping, this doesn't slip off. That's something that's going to be very important.
Hi guys, this is Editing Nikki, and I just wanted to let you know that I'll be interjecting at a few points in the video just to give you guys little updates about all the things that I'm showing you, just because a few things turned out a little bit different than I expected.
You're also gonna need an ice pack. I got this one from the sales section at, I wanna say Marshall's, and I really like this one because it covers the whole top portion of your head, but it leaves a little hole for the nose. I can't speak right now because I haven't had it done yet, but I really do like that this comes in one whole piece, as opposed to those smaller ones where you can kind of spot treat certain areas, because I feel like those just don't stay by themselves. I also love that this came with a strap in the back because I want this to stay still. I definitely won't be putting it on too tight because I don't want to put pressure on anything, but I like that I can wear this whether I'm laying down or sitting up and have it be hands-free.
Okay, while I did love the hands-free option that I chose for myself, I definitely would opt for smaller individual ice packs just to place them underneath, because what I had, since it had the cutouts, it wasn't really, the cold wasn't focused on the points where I needed it the most. I mostly needed the ice on the sides of my nose, not on the top of my nose, and what I have wasn't icing it enough. If you can find 2 ice packs that happen to have a band around them, or if you can find an ice pack that's in the same shape that I have but doesn't have any cutouts, then you can really concentrate the ice on the parts around your nose.
Next, I got cotton pads. And I got these from the dollar store because I figured there's no reason to pay more for these. These are going to be disposable anyway. I really got these because while I was watching other people's surgery vlogs, I noticed that some people were using tissue underneath to collect some of the blood that was leaking. I feel like cotton is so much more absorbent and durable. I'd rather use something like this than tissue paper and go through tons of it. I also got Q-tips, and I also got these from the dollar store. These are going to be great for when I'm cleaning out my nose. You definitely don't want to use your fingers just because you want to keep the area clean and you don't want to put too much pressure on it. I feel like cotton swabs are a great way to manage that. Also, you're going to need something small and thin to get inside those holes to really deep clean. I also got a huge vat of Vaseline. And I got the Target brand, which was $1.99, which is comparable to Vaseline's at $4 something. So if you're looking for this, go to Target and get their brand, because I don't think you're gonna beat that $1.99 price, especially for something this big. But this is gonna be really great for my nose and my lips. You wanna keep the area moisturized because moisture will help the scars heal faster. You're also gonna spend a lot of time with your mouth open because that's how you're gonna be able to breathe. So your lips and throat are gonna be very, very dry. This is really gonna help my lips to not be cracked, and having cracked lips is so uncomfortable. This is definitely gonna save me. I also got this micellar cleansing water, and I got this because since I won't be able to wash my face, I'll have to use something like this to cleanse my skin. I also thought about bringing makeup wipes, but I feel like I can get a much more accurate clean if I use this and the Q-tips together. I also got a kid's toothbrush, and I got this because after you get your surgery, you won't be able to open up your mouth that wide, which is something I hadn't even considered until I saw a few vlogs about it. So you're gonna need a smaller toothbrush in order to brush your teeth, and I just picked this one up at the dollar store. I figured this is gonna be the only time I use it, so I don't need to splurge on this. Now the next two things are things that you should probably ask your surgeon about first before you get them. I definitely asked my surgeon if it was okay if I use these products. He said it was fine. I bought a saline nasal spray, and this is just to squirt in and you use this to squirt into your nose just to clean out anything that's dried up in there. It's probably going to be blood, like a little bit of boogers, mostly blood. This is so gruesome.
I completely underestimated how much saline I would be using for my nose. I went through this little bottle like that. I would recommend picking it up in little salt packets. My doctor told me that I'm going to need to do this 3 times a day for 2 months. Do the math, save yourself some money, buy them in bulk.
Also, I got some arnica gel. And I got the arnica gel and the saline spray at Target. Arnica is really good for relieving pain, reducing swelling, and helping with discoloration from bruises. So this is the perfect thing that you need. And I got the gel instead of the cream because I didn't want it to be too messy. I feel like gel is just a little bit thicker. Cream can kind of get everywhere. I want to be really precise when I put this on. I'm also bringing a pack of acetaminophen. This is a children's one because I cannot swallow pills. These are chewable tablets, and I know I just said you probably won't be able to chew for like the first or second day, but I'm also bringing my pill crusher because I feel like they're gonna give me extra pills. This is a really great one that I got from Walgreens. It does so many things. It cuts your pill up, it crushes it, and it even has organized storage at the bottom. So not only can you keep pills, but you can keep different pills because they can all be organized separately, which is great.
Okay, one last note. I have never had surgery before, so I have literally nothing to compare this to, but the worst part of this whole process was taking pills. If you struggle with taking pills even just a little bit, I would definitely recommend bringing a pill crusher with you. Pack your pill crusher, buy a little applesauce or yogurt or whatever you use to get it down, and you'll get by, because you are going to have to take at least, at one point, I was taking like 9 pills 3 times a day. It's a lot. I would definitely recommend bringing a pill organizer, especially if you're not super organized, because you have to take so many pills and certain pills are for certain times of the day. And if you're averse to taking painkillers, my nose wasn't the thing that bothered me as far as pain goes. It was my rib, but it wasn't sore enough to the point where I felt like I needed the painkillers. I actually stopped taking them maybe on the 2nd day, and I just ended up using the Advil, so you can take that instead.
Lastly, you're gonna need entertainment. Bring your phone, bring your laptop. It's gonna be a lot of sitting, a lot of healing, a lot of taking it easy. Bring comfortable headphones. I'm bringing my phone and my laptop so that in case I want to stream any shows, it can be on a bigger screen. That is all I'm bringing with me to get my rhinoplasty. By the time you're seeing this, it's already done. And if you have any questions, please ask your doctor first, and then you can leave me a message on Instagram, or you can leave a comment down underneath this video. Thank you guys for hanging out.